Laz. This is Kola, also known as your fave whiner. If you're new here, please do hit the subscribe button. And if you have been watching, thank you once again for tuning in. So, as you can already see by the title of the video, I will be sharing a story time. Okay. Guys, I know I came not prepared. Like, something in me was like, you know what, girl, just talk about this. Like, shoot the story time, do it, get over it, and done with. I think it's better served raw, unfiltered, and yeah. I was literally on TikTok and I was going through my videos, my old videos, and I was reminded that, damn, this is a time where you're actually going through the most, you know? And guys, like, look at my videos, you could see that, I was so confused. Baby girl was going through it. Bendi Gowisha, Bendi Daya, Bendi Departure. I was everything. Cause what do you mean? Like, today I'm posting about love, tomorrow I'm posting about being a badass, then the next day I'm posting about, vouching for single women, power, you know what? I'm all about woman empowerment. The next, back to I'm in love, this person is the one. Guys, that person put me through the most. Like, I don't think there has actually been my worst like that person. He was the worst. To be honest, I wanna name him as Frog, because I really have nothing good to say about him. But you know what? Because we are good people here. We don't promote any hate. I'm gonna name him Bobby. I don't even like that name for him. What are dogs' names? Bruno, no. My friend had a dog called Bruno. Yeah, Bobby. You know what? Let me not even put an accent to it. Oh, Bobby. His name was Bobby. That's what he deserves, honestly speaking. Because what do you mean? But anyways, let me get right into it. Let me stop rambling and let's get right into it. So, should I mention the year? Nah, it's not important. But I met Bob. Actually, Bobby met me. I was still young at the time. I think, how old was Bobby? How old was Bobby? Yes, Bobby was, okay, so I was 26. He was 33. So he was 7 years older than me. Yeah. Yeah, 7 years older than me. I was right. So according to him, he met me when I was still in youth at church. And this was in I don't know. I was in high school from 2011 to 2015, somewhere there. I don't know when, but he made me, and to be honest, I didn't acknowledge him. I didn't know him. But maybe I did acknowledge him as a child of God, brother in Christ, But so he claimed to have known me, I called in. I didn't know him, but he was always, so I don't know where he got my name, but he did get my name somewhere. So he was always on he was always on my DMs on Instagram. Guys, when I looked at Bobby name, he was never my type. Bonga see type C at all. Like, yo, you know what? I will not body shame. We are good people here, but he was not my type. That's why I didn't even acknowledge. And currently the Revenge Diary is currently trending on TikTok. I think that's what he did. So he was in my DMs for 7 years. 7 years. Talk about settling scores. 7 years. Bobby was always in my DMs, always liking my stories, checking up on me just to see how I'm doing. And there was a time I disappeared on social media. I think I disappeared for a couple of months. And he then slid into my DMs when I came back. No, actually, he saw my profile. I don't know, my profile picture wasn't on Instagram, so he slid into my DMs, but I only saw it after a couple of months. So for him to notice that, it really meant something for me. I was like, oh damn, he cares. He was psycho. Like, what do you mean? At the time I thought it was a cute gesture, because what do you mean a stranger actually noticed that I've disappeared? So I have this thing, when I'm going through stuff, I just take time off, like I take time off social media just to recuperate and come back stronger. So it was that kind of thing at the time. So anyways, he's leading to the DMs, asking if I was okay, and I was like, oh wow, he's so cute, and yeah, I responded. I said, I'm good, thanks for asking. And then I shouldn't have I shouldn't have responded. That was a trap. Yo, nothing I saw. Yo, like, I just want someone to strangle me. Like, ask me why the hell did I respond? Anyways, I'm triggered actually. I thought I was fine. I thought I've actually healed and all that, but no, when I looked at my videos today, I'm like, no man, you did a number on me. A number. So anyways, so he asked if we could like go out for lunch, and I was like, why not? Shame, like, this guy has been in my DMs. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst? I mean, he just wants lunch. And what's bad about lunch? Cool. I think, yeah, we did exchange numbers and we started talking on WhatsApp. So now this was in February. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the year. And then he couldn't meet up for lunch, so we turned into a dinner. Guys, I made sure I looked cute, because I mean, for me, it was actually, for me, it felt like it was a date, and I hadn't like been going out for a long time at the time. So I was like, why not? Let me shush up and look good. And guys, we had an amazing conversation. Everything was beautiful. Oh man, and he just looked good in person. He, as much as I'm saying he wasn't my type, but his heart, well, I thought his heart was good at the time. So anyways, one thing led to another, and we ended up becoming a couple. And I remember telling my girls that, yo guys, I got into a relationship by accident. That was red flag number one. Yeah, but the moment I said by accident, I should have removed. Actually, I did remove myself. And there was this one girl of mine who said, no, Kola, this person is actually not bad. You always like going for light-skinned boys that are skinny. Don't. This one, he looks like a gentleman. Gentleman's a foot. What do you mean? Yeah, guys, I shouldn't have listened to my girl at that time. Anyways, I took my girl's advice and I started looking at the person. I was like, yeah, he's actually not bad. He's not bad, I started seeing what they were seeing. I should have let that guy date my friend, honestly, because what do you mean? Anyways, I thought I actually liked the person. And what did I do? I said yes. Well, I didn't say yes to anything, but I just carried on with the whatever it was that was going on. And then my birthday came. Guy threw a small onion thing for me. We actually had a braai. And you see, guys, the cute gestures for me that made me think that, or believe that, I was in love. Like, this person's amazing. Okay, cool. And then he stepped over my place. Now, second part, where he embarrassed me to the world. If you know me, you know that I had a big chest. Yeah, well. So what that meant, I already had a cleavage by default. Whatever it is that I wear, cleavage is already there, you know. So he told me the next day that we were gonna go watch rugby. I have no interest in rugby. I don't know rugby. I know it, but like it's not that deep for me. So I dressed up. I looked cute. I was wearing a top that revealed my cleavage. Guys, mind you, this person didn't mention that we're going to meet up with his family. Like, as a man, on a steamer. If you don't know what steamer is, it's dignity. Why would you let me dress up like that to humiliate myself? Not just me only, but you as well, in front of your family. I mean, if you go on and say, Yazin, when you're a well-respected person, yet you still don't even warn me, give me a heads up. I'm not saying there was anything wrong with my outfit. I mean, but guys, especially if you're going to meet elders, there's a certain way to dress up, you know. So he just kept quiet. So anyways, I get to this rugby thing, and yo guys, I could feel the judgment. You know, the family's eyes were like literally piercing through my skin. I could feel the judgment. And I looked at this guy. I'm like, do you really hate me that much? But at the time, I don't think I thought of that. Like, I just said, maybe, I don't know. I think I don't know, I took it lightly. But no, man, now I look back, I'm like, you don't do that. That was so embarrassing for me, you know. And I remember afterwards we had to go to the family's house. So guys, I have this family, and I went to this family, and they used to speak okay, not used to, they still do if they're still alive. I'm not rude, guys, I'm not rude. So they speak Shona. So now imagine, guys, I'm in this house, I'm dressed inappropriately, they speaking a language that I don't understand. I was like, no ways. So uncomfortable. I said, you know what, can we please go somewhere? And we went, and yeah, we went to go play putt putt, which was fine, it was nice, you know. But all I'm saying is, as a man, you know, if you know that we're going to meet up with your family, at least give me a warning, give me a heads up, you know. So anyways, we left, thank God. Yeah, man, felt good just to leave. Yeah, well, so already, they say first impressions last. I know for a fact that I didn't make a good impression to them. Doesn't matter now, but at the time I was so worried, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss out, you know. What do you mean? And then now, okay, after that whole thing, now the guy started becoming distant. Yo guys, this guy did me dirty. So I'm leaving out a lot of parts. Okay, no, after my break, then the rugby thing, now he started becoming weird. Like, he was starting to become weird. So he used to tell me that he works for an American company, and they work late at night. So when I wake up in the morning, he will be sleeping. So anyways, I'll always be the first one to say good morning, which for me, I don't like that. Why must I be the one saying good morning? You know, I mean, it's not that deep, but it is deep, you know. As a man, especially if you're the one who chased after me, you're supposed to put in effort still, you know. But I found myself always greeting this person good morning. And I would say this around 7 a.m. or whatever time I wake up. And then okay, around 10 a.m. I would see him posting on Instagram, reposting stories, and he wouldn't even acknowledge my WhatsApp message that I sent him. You know, I'm like, hey bro, like, what's going on? But you know what, it's fine. And then I called it out. I don't know if I should say I called him out, or I called out that behavior. Told him that how would he feel if I didn't acknowledge his message first. I only acknowledged social media, whatever. And then he would be on some, he understands where I'm coming from. He's definitely going to work on that. He actually appreciates that I'm voicing it out. Yeah, but so I'm like, oh wow, how nice it is to be with an old gent, like who, you know, who's matured. You understand that? Hi, that was just an act, my brother, sister, whoever's watching this. If you think that was the worst, no, we're still getting them. So now he would start mentioning a lot of things just to avoid spending time with me. He would say a lot of things like he has to spend time with his niece and nephews. That time the niece is 22 years old. And then the nephew, one was 17 and the other, 12. These people are adults. They're old. So he wouldn't make time for me. So now, and he would always say things like, I will squeeze you in. Started making it look like he was doing me a favor just to spend time with me. Mind you, I'm saying these people were adults. They were old enough to do things on their own. But this man, this lousy man, would make an excuse to not spend time with me. Anyways, so fast forward later, like a month later after my birthday, he planned to go to Gold Reef with me and the nephews, you know. So I was so excited, you know, so I was looking forward to it. So now this one he cancelled, okay. And I said, hi, but why? Just me for asking why. He was like, it's not like it was for you, it was for the kids. I'm like, hey, boy. This person, guys, you know, when they talk about someone who hates you, that guy hated me. That guy was a weapon formed against me. He was sent to destroy me. Like, what do you mean? Like, Ushuktini, where do you come from? But anyways, I see Kolapo. So I planned a picnic. Guys, I was also obsessed. I don't think I was also myself, because what do you mean? Like, it's like I was so desperate, man. What do you mean? So I planned a picnic for us because I just wanted us to spend time together, because remember, he was always spending time with the kids and he didn't have time for me. So I was like, you know what, I will force that time. So I planned a picnic and he confirmed. He said he'll be there. I bought him his favorite alcohol, snacks, everything, you know. I even said I was gonna pay for Uber. I don't know if I said Uber or he was gonna drive, but whatever it was. Then this person, the day before, confirmed that, okay, we're going. So I was so excited. So he decided to go out later on, around 12 midnight. That time we had to meet up at 7 a.m. because it was going to be a hike first, then a picnic. Because, you know, it's not nice to go on a hike after 8 a.m. It's best to do it in the mornings. So that was the whole plan. Did the person not send me a voice note at 4 a.m. saying, hi, not even sorry, looks like we'll have to rain check on that picnic. Hey, I couldn't believe he didn't even apologize, just kept quiet. So what am I supposed to do with Stella Arrow? I don't even want to see Stella till today because that guy traumatized me. I'm full no want a little drink. I gave it to some hooligan. He's also a hooligan. Story for another day. But anyways, so later on, I think he felt bad for canceling. So he invited me over for dinner, which I also think he did it out of, he did it just to make himself look like a good person. I went to his place. Guys, I was so desperate. I don't know why I didn't say no, man. I guess I was just in love. I was so desperate to be seen by this person. Went to his place. Ciao. So at first it looked like it was gonna be a dinner for two. Not this guy inviting his friends over. The friends gate crashed, guys. He invited 3 friends of his. Yeah, when I think of one of the friends, like there was a salad that he made. This friend, instead of him using a spoon to dish out the salad, he would use his hand. I didn't even know where he washed, whether he washed his hand or not, but he would use his hand, put in, take out the salad. I'm just like he would actually eat from that bowl. Guys, like no. Oh my goodness, and I allowed that. Yo, did I stay over that night? I don't remember. But the friends eventually left. Oh yes, I did stay over. So I slept on the couch. Yeah, but and around 3 a.m. I woke up. I think I could sense that someone was staring at me. He was watching Gomorrah, I remember very well. And he was staring at me like this. Like, and I'm just thinking to myself, why is this person looking at me like this? Like, guys, it wasn't that cute look. Like, oh my gosh, my baby's sick. No, that look was, oh, what is this person doing here? You know? Yeah, like it was giving. That's why I asked him if he was okay. And he was like, no, he's good. But guys, I could sense that, no, something's not right. I asked him, like, are you okay? Still said no. No, he still said yes, he's fine. So I asked, would you tell me if there was something wrong? He said, yeah. Okay, cool. And then he made up some excuse that he will tell me when the timing is right. So I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. Okay, well, and then I think I carried on sleeping. Left super early in the morning, went back to my place. Did it drop me? No, you were with me. Whatever it was, I don't remember the events, but yeah. So now, another red flag for me that makes me believe that this person really hated me. So in May, he didn't even like put in effort at all. You know, he called me like we were actually on a video call or phone call, I don't remember, and he said, oh, the nephews and I were going to Hearties. Was it Hearties? Yeah, Hearties for a boat ride. If you'd like to join us, you can come. What kind of invite is that? Uninvite me. But guess what? I still went. Ngihambile. Yo, Kola. Yo, girl. Oh my goodness. I still went. What kind of invite is that? Anyways, I went. I took content of him, his nephews, and myself. Guess what? When he posted on social media, I was cropped out. Hey! I should have seen from there. But nah. There's no, I should have seen that now. Something's not right. I did, but I ignored. It's right then. So now in May, end of May, oh, we met up. There was a time we met up at a restaurant. I don't remember when. I think it was after the whole Hearties thing. So you're telling me that he got an opportunity to go abroad, and yeah, he doesn't know what it means for us, but I shouldn't worry. But I was still hopeful. I'm like, you know what, my man and I will work it out, you know, it's gonna be okay. And I think that was the last time I saw him, and now I started having doubts. Like weeks later, I was going through a lot at work. My roommate, she was also putting me through a lot, and I have this guy who's putting me through the worst. Guys, like I was not okay, so I actually fell into depression. So the one person who I not dependent on for happiness, but who's supposed to be there for me, my partner wasn't there for me, which was okay. I really don't have high expectations. So what happened? Oh, I started like having a lot of questions, like if I should end things with this person. My problem was I used to confide in my girls, and my girl would advise me against leaving him. She would say things like, don't forget that this person is old, he's a gentleman, he's matured, so he would rather be working. I mean, you don't want a man that's not working. Like, guys, like, she literally gave me bullshit advice, like, don't need this person is the one for you. Like, I could sense that, no, man, he's not the one. No, what do you mean? Like, I was ready to end things, because I could sense that I'm the one who's putting in effort. I'm pushing myself to be in this person's life. You can see, man, when someone doesn't want you. But my girl talked me against it, and I believe my girl. I'm like, she knows better. No, 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 no. Next time, if you feel the need to leave. Don't do this beggars-a-laying nonsense, because I really could have saved myself a lot of trauma. But anyway, the sequel up. So now, what happened? My final straw. Was it even my final straw? Yeah, it was. So I called him in June. Now we're in June. Remember, I told you that I was going through a lot, right? So because of my depression. Why am I personalizing it? But because I wasn't okay at the time, I confided in him. Told him that I haven't been okay. I've been feeling some type of way. And he assured me, he said, thank you so much for opening up. We're gonna beat this together. I'm gonna support you. This was on Sunday. Cool, Sunday morning. And then Sunday later on, a lot of emotions were going through my head, and I called him. I asked him, can you please come over? He said he didn't have money, which for me was something new, and it was like a 60 rand trip from his place to my place. If not 60, but less than 100 rand. I said, okay, it's fine, I'll Uber you. I said I'll Uber you. And he was like, no, I won't have money to go back. I said, since I'm Ubering you to my place, that means I will have to Uber you back. I already know that. And he was like, okay. I'm like, hey, but why does it feel like I'm forcing you? He said, you are. I was like, my sister, collect every small and dignity that you have and leave this bastard alone. I told him, leave it, don't come. Like, don't come. Like, what do you mean? Sorry guys, I need water. I have hiccups now. I was like, no, Kola, this is not it. So now, this was on Sunday, right? Monday, Tuesday. So Monday, so I had an episode on that Sunday night. I'm not gonna really say what transpired, but I wasn't okay. So I was booked off for 3 days. Yeah, for 3 days. So I had to go back to work on Thursday. So now, the 3 days I managed to rest a bit, and now I was trying to reclaim my life, fight back, come back stronger. Started going to gym. This person, when I say a weapon formed against me, trust me, believe me, he was a weapon formed against me. He sends me a text at 6 p.m. I'm on a treadmill. I remember this very well, like it happened yesterday. He says, we need to talk. Whew. Did I not feel everything in me, like my soul leaving my body? Like, what do you mean we need to talk? It's fine. I leave the gym now because I can't focus, get to my place. I'm like, I'm here. I call him, he hangs up. He says, no, he hung up, not hangs up. My English. He hung up. I'm like, he's like, I'm in a meeting now. I'm gonna call you when I'm done. It's 6 o'clock. This piece of made me wait for 2 hours. 2 hours just for him to break up with me. Anyways, he calls me at 8 p.m. and he starts saying, what did he say? Yeah, so I just wanted to let you know, like, since I told you that I'm going overseas and I don't do long distance relationships, and also what we have, this is a fairy tale, you know, there's no point in us entertaining a fairy tale knowing that it's not going anywhere. Like, as I was listening to this person, I couldn't believe everything he was saying. Like, literally, I kept quiet. My window was open, like one tear came out, and he was like, yeah, it's not like there was any infidelity in our relationship, you know, so he's really open to us being friends. I'm like, not a chance, not happening, no. And then he was like, yeah, do you have anything to say? I'm like, no, you've said everything that you needed to say. Like, it's not like you're giving me a choice. Like, you rehearsed what you needed to say, and you are just here to deliver it as is. And he was like, yeah, I know it's a lot to take in. Like, maybe we can pick up this conversation again today or in 2 days time. I'm like, nah, there's no need. No. And that was it. Like, what do you mean we should be friends? My thing is, you literally spent 7 years DMing me, like, not even like, not consistently, but like always checking me out on my DMs, just for you to come settle the score. 7 years just to come and prove a point that, you know what, I'm gonna get this person. Once I'm done, I'm gonna leave her just like that. My guy, you are evil. You are evil. I don't care where you are right now. I've actually blocked him on all platforms. I don't even want to know where he is. Well, I kind of know where he is, but I'm Shangen. He's evil. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, but I post this video. I'm so tired. I had to record it because, wow, I don't know when I was gonna get the time, if not today. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, ciao ciao.